Hey guys, it's Katie. I am still pregnant. I am currently 38 weeks, so I have another week to get a baby pregnancy whatever related video out for you. So let me go ahead and show you the bump. There she is. Welcome back to my channel. So today we have another highly requested on Instagram video for you guys. I am going to be sharing all of the random stuff that I've been buying on Amazon basically every day for baby girl number 2. So like I said, I am 38 weeks, so I am due on May 24th, but obviously anything could happen. She could come anytime, so we are on high alert and just ready to meet baby girl. So if this is your first time here, I'm Katie, like I said. Thanks for stopping by. I'm pregnant with my second baby girl. My first daughter is Avery, and she is a little over 2 years old. She's very excited to be a big sister, and we just can't wait to meet this other little angel very soon. I'm sure just like many of you, we have been locked down in our house for about 2 months now, and the main shopping that I've been doing has all been on Amazon. Definitely has increased, of course, just in general with having a baby, you need a lot more stuff. But I think being cooped up at home has definitely just made me think, oh, we need this, we need this, we need this. So I'm just constantly placing orders on Amazon because pregnancy brain, if I don't do it right that second, then I'm just gonna forget. So we pretty much have an Amazon package at our door every single day. So I tried to kind of categorize things to help just with the flow of the video, but this is very random. It's literally just everything that I've been ordering for baby girl on Amazon, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. I asked you if you wanted to see it, and everyone was really excited about seeing it. So here it is. Everything is going to be linked in the description bar below, so if there's anything you're interested in, make sure to find it down there. If you have any questions about any of it, just drop me a comment. I'm happy to let you know. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. There's going to be a lot of cute baby newness on here very soon, so you're not going to want to miss it. So I'll start off with kind of the bedroom category. I have a couple items. So for Avery, we have a baby monitor, obviously, and it's not really available anymore. It is compatible to like add a second camera, but it's no longer made, which really sucks because we love our baby camera for her. It has lasted us 2+ years. It's great for travel. We love everything about it, but they literally don't make it anymore. So what we decided to do is get a new camera for the baby and then one for Avery too, so that we can see both girls at the same time. And what we ended up going with are the Wise cams. So these are available on Amazon, of course, or via their website, but they're really affordable. So each camera is like 26 bucks, and they're Wi-Fi, they do zooming in, all the necessary features basically, and then on the app on your phone you can see multiple cameras at the same time. So we're going to be doing that as our baby monitor, and it turns out to be way cheaper than any actual like baby monitor dual camera system. Those are usually well over $100, and this is costing us like 50 bucks total. So the next thing I have is just a ruffled crib skirt. I haven't put it on her crib just yet, just because I kind of need help to lift the mattress out at this point. Bending over into the crib is not really an option. Like I showed you, my bump is quite large. But I have one just like this in Avery's room, and I just love having the crib skirt so that you don't just see the random stuff underneath the crib, and it just kind of makes it extra girly and cute. Then this is the packaging. I've already put this item on the crib, but these are crib rail covers. So it goes on the edge of the crib, and it's just a soft padding that ties on. It's not a bumper pad down by where the baby is. It's up on the top of the crib rail, and I just went ahead and got those for her crib because we needed them for Avery after she was already to the point where she was like standing up, and one day I went in and she had chewed her crib and I freaked out because it was like she chewed a lot. But luckily I learned that's very common for babies, and you know, she was totally fine. It wasn't that much. There were no splinters or anything like that. But just ahead of the 8 ball for baby number 2 and already got those, so that she's not even gonna have a chance to think about being a little beaver on her crib. So next I have passies. So these are the Dr. Brown's pacifiers. These are the same ones that we used for Avery. Hers were always blue, so I went ahead and got the pink just so that she knows they're not hers, you know, because she has been weaned off the passy other than for her 1 nap a day. But anyways, this baby, we're not going to give her a pacifier right away, just like we did with Avery. We waited a few weeks to just make sure that she could get the hang of breastfeeding and all of that, which is a story for another day. But I think our plan for this baby is to do the same thing, where we don't give her a passy for a couple weeks, but you never know. We're open to the idea, so I have them on hand and ready to go. These are super affordable. They're considered orthopedic, which, you know, isn't really a thing apparently, but they are considered that, and they're made for newborns. So if you're looking for a great passy, those are the ones I recommend. So the last thing in kind of the bedtime category is these batteries, which seems very random, but the reason I recently had to purchase these batteries was because we are going to be using our Snooze-A-Go with this baby. So I didn't just purchase this, we had this for Avery, but we're going to be using it again. It just needed a fresh battery and it's good to go. It costs under $100, it costs actually under $90. And it basically, this little thing clips onto your baby's diaper when they're sleeping, and it monitors their physical breath. So it detects every time their belly moves up and down, and you can set a certain time that goes by. You know, I think it's like 10, 15, or 20 seconds, where if it doesn't detect motion, an alarm will go off. So we loved having that as peace of mind with Avery. After doing a lot of research on all the different things out there, this was what we felt was best for us and most reliable. With her, it had 2 false alarms. We used this, you can only use it until they start rolling over. So about 2 or 3 months, I don't even remember how old they are when they roll over. But we used it for a while and we only ever had 2 false alarms. Meaning that the alarm went off and obviously our hearts stopped and we ran over and she was completely fine. It was just, it had shifted slightly on her diaper. So I feel like it's pretty reliable and just gives you that extra peace of mind that your baby is doing just fine and you can fall asleep for the 30 minutes that you might be able to get. Okay, so I have a couple items now in the food category. So first are bottles. So again, we're going to be going for breastfeeding, but you never know what can happen. I am going to try to breastfeed exclusively at first, but then I'm all about giving dad and grandma and anyone who wants a chance to feed the baby that opportunity. So I will be doing pumping as well once we have established a good latch and routine and all of that. So our favorite bottles are Como Tomo. We use these exclusively with Avery, and hopefully they work for this baby as well because they're just so easy to clean. I just love the silicone texture of the bottle. It feels really nice in your hand. The nipples are meant to mimic the breast as much as possible, and they have the anti-colic filters in them. So yeah, I love these bottles. They're a little bit on the pricier side, but 100% worth it if you ask me. Now I also got a pack of the slow flow nipples. So there are 3 or 4 different nipples that work with the Como Tomo bottles, and the big ones come with the medium flow. So we got the slow flow to use in the beginning, which is what we discovered over time that we needed with Avery. And like I said, we're ahead of the 8 ball with baby number 2. I love being a second-time mom versus first-time mom. Como Tomo does sell a smaller 5-ounce bottles. These are the 8-ounce, and those come with the slow flow nipple. However, I just want to get the 8-ounce ones because they grow out of those 5-ounce ones pretty quickly, and then you kind of just wasted money getting those. So I'd recommend jumping straight to the big ones and just buy the slow flow nipples for them. So the next thing we also won't need for a while, probably months, and that is these OXO or OXO bibs. So these are the same ones that we had for Avery once again and just got another pack of them for this baby. So as soon as she starts solids, which is probably around 6 months, I guess, 5-6 months, right? We will break these out, and I just love how they're a soft material up here so it doesn't irritate their neck at all, and then it's the silicone pouch, so any food that falls in, it's easily just wiped out, easy cleanup. They roll up really well for travel. Toss it in the diaper bag. We've used the ones for Avery for about over 1.5 years now, or almost 2 years since she started solids, and it's held up really nicely, and they're just awesome. So had to go with those once again for baby number 2. There are cheaper versions out there where the whole thing is silicone, but I don't like those as much. I just love how this one has kind of the softer top so that it's still easily wipeable and all that, but it just feels a little bit nicer, or seems like it would feel a little bit nicer than like a thin thing of silicone right on the neck. So that's why I love these, even though they're a little bit more than your regular silicone bib that you see. So the last very random food item is what we call the snack tower. It's actually called a Go Stack, and it's by that brand Blender Bottle. But basically this one has 4 different little sections that they unscrew, and you can fill it with snacks. So once again, it's not something we'll be using very soon, but we have one for Avery, and one of the times that I was just browsing aimlessly on Amazon, I saw them pop up, and it was like, this purple one was only $5 or $6. So their price fluctuates, quite a bit, but if you can catch it for that deal, I think we paid $12 for Avery's. So we use this every time we go somewhere. We fill it with different snacks for her, and then now luckily she's old enough where she can just hold the cup and eat right out of it. When she was younger, we would just pour it into a little baggie for her. That was easier for her to hold. But whenever we whip this out of the diaper bag, we always get questions and comments on it, or we hear people walking by like, oh, look at that, that's so cool. So definitely recommend this. All right, and the last category I have is just kind of the diapering bath time category, I guess you could say. So the first thing that I have are these Honest Company bubble bath, and then lotion and baby wash. So I haven't actually tried these out yet, but I am very into finding clean products lately, and Johnson & Johnson is not that clean. If you really look into the ingredients, they are not the best in terms of what's considered like clean. I have this app on my phone called Think Dirty that I've mentioned on Instagram, and you can search products and it gives it a rating of how clean it is. So we used a lot of Aveeno baby stuff with Avery, and now we have used Johnson & Johnson with her, but we are switching over to the Honest brand because it has an amazing score. I think it has a score of 0, which is the best on the Think Dirty app. And it's like a couple more dollars than what you would get Johnson & Johnson for, but that is totally worth it to give me the peace of mind as a mom that what I'm putting on my babies is safe for them and just what's best for their skin, best for their health, everything. So I'm really excited to have these products to use with baby number 2 from day 1. I just wasn't aware, I guess, of the different products and the cleanliness of products before. So like I said, that's something new that I've really been trying to focus on in our house. We've changed over our laundry detergent, some of our cleaning products. We haven't gotten to everything yet. It takes time. You can't just empty out your whole house of all products and bring in fresh unless you are a Kardashian or something. But over time, we're gonna finish using what we have because we've used it this long and we're doing okay. But if I now have the knowledge that things are not what's best for us, I'm not gonna continue to purchase those in the future. I'm gonna switch over. So maybe someday, once we have all clean products, I can do a whole video about that and what we used to use versus what we use now. But like I said, I'm still learning about it, so if you have any other recommendations, definitely let me know in the comments below. I'm hot. Hot, hot, hot. Okay, so our favorite wipes are water wipes. Again, we use these with Avery. While she was a little infant, Avery was a preemie baby born a month early, and so her skin was very sensitive, and these were the only thing that would just not cause any irritation whatsoever. So they are 99.9% water and a drop of fruit extract, but basically it's the purest wipe that you can get other than making your own, which I'm not quite about that life yet. I'm still, you know, all about the convenience. So this little guy I actually learned about from one of my favorite YouTube channels. Her channel name is Blair Lamb, which is also her name, and she just had a baby a few months ago, and I saw her talking about this and I was like, oh, that sounds really useful. So it's not a warmer, it's just a wipe holder, and inside it has this little weighted disc. So you put the wipes inside and then put the weight on top, and so what that does is help you when you just have one hand free. You just pull the one wipe and the weight keeps the rest down, and then it has a good seal around the edge so that the wipes don't dry out. But I just thought that is so convenient for those crazy dirty newborn poopy yucky diaper changes where you're like holding the feet and trying to not get poop everywhere, so you can just grab with one hand the wipes and go on your way getting cleaned up. Okay, last but not least, dun, 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 diapers. So of course everybody needs diapers, and the Pampers Swaddlers are our go-to. We tried a lot of different brands with Avery just because even this time around we get so many samples or gifts and all that, but Pampers Swaddlers, those are our favorite. That's what we always come back to. So I have been not hoarding diapers because I think that's ridiculous, but I've been slowly building up our stockpile just of what we will eventually need. I just am buying it a little bit earlier than I otherwise would because of with everything going on. There have been rumors of diaper shortages, and I have noticed that they don't always have newborn in stock. They don't always have size 1 in stock. So what I've done is when I see it, I get it. Now we're fully loaded on newborn diapers, I think. Of course, you never know, but we have several boxes. We're probably getting close to all we need on size 1, and I even got a box of size 2 because there was an amazing deal one day on Amazon. So definitely check Amazon for diapers. I've also found them at Walmart. So online, I'm not going to any stores because I'm not trying to expose myself at all. So out of breath. So anyways, the point is that if you are still expecting or in the early stages of expecting, I would go ahead and start your diaper stockpile just because you never know what the future holds. Again, don't be one of those crazy people who's like buying 10 packs just in case. You're not going to need that many. I think I have 3 or 4 boxes of the newborn size, and then I have 3 boxes of size 1, but they're a little bit bigger. So with that, you know, I'm not probably going to buy any more until we get closer to actually needing some or realizing that we need some. So yeah, that's my little PSA on diapers. And with that, that is everything that I had to share with you guys today. It doesn't seem like that much when I sit down and show you, but when it's showing up every day on our doorstep, it seemed like excessive. But I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the little random things that I've bought for baby girl number 2. Like I said, it's great to be a second-time mom. I feel so much more prepared going into this whole newborn stage. Not really so much so that I know what to expect, but I know that we're gonna survive it and we're gonna get through it. We're gonna be exhausted and tired and probably cranky some of the time, but we will get through it, and there are just so many fun days ahead. Seeing our 2-year-old go through all the stages that she's been through already is just obviously the joy of our lives. And I'm so excited to have the opportunity to do that again with another little human. I just can't even believe it. And I cannot believe that she's gonna be here any day now. So I'm gonna probably go take a nap because my chances of doing that are probably limited. So I hope you guys have a great day,